What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in and welcome to another episode of Lessons Learned with me, your girl, She216. This show is brought to you and inspired by the hottest new urban drama out, the novel Lessons Learned, by yours truly, the one and only She216. We're here to bring you the raw and uncut truth from the lives of everyday people just like you and me. From the hottest topics to news stories, She216 got the remedy for what you need to make it through this screwed up thing called life. Now let's get into it.
All right, I want to also play this young woman from the other night when things were really rough in the streets in Charlotte. Here she is.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car. I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
This woman obviously so upset, and she, her fear is genuine. She says that she believes that wherever she is, she could get shot, so it's no more dangerous for her to be in the middle of that crowd. How do you respond to that?
Well, her fear isn't real. It's based on emotion, and it's not based on anything factual that she'd be able to articulate. It's just out of control behavior. I'll tell you what she faces danger, where she faces danger. It's being on the street in any American ghetto where the black-on-black crime is a bigger threat and a bigger problem in the black community than the police use of force. So the fact that they continue to focus on this aberration, that is the police use of force, it's an aberration. Okay, they have more fear of that than, coming across a gang member or being caught in a crossfire like Dwayne Wade's niece was in the city of Chicago, pushing a baby stroller down the street, for heaven's sakes, with a baby in it, and she took shots to the head from two black, longtime career criminals. And so that's why I said it's not based on anything real. It's based on emotion. And if they really took a look at what was going on around them, what they'd be railing against is not the police and the police use of force. The police are down there to protect good law-abiding black people, to protect and serve. But their biggest threat are criminal gangs, and it's other black males who are involved in this crime and violence in numbers that are disproportionate to their representation in the population. But, of course, emotion's driving this thing, not reality.
All right.
In addition to all the upheavals caused by the pandemic, social unrest, and heightened political turbulence, Amna Nawaz reports this summer is also shaping up to be a bloody one in our cities and neighborhoods.
From New York to California, Atlanta to Chicago, a July 4th weekend interrupted by gun violence, leaving dozens, including children, dead.
Enough is enough.
In Atlanta, 31 people shot and 5 killed, including 8-year-old Sequoia Turner. Atlanta Mayor Keisha Bottoms.
We are shooting each other up on our streets in this city, and you shot and killed a baby. And it wasn't one shooter, there were at least 2 shooters. An 8-year-old baby.
Georgia Governor Brian Kemp moved in the National Guard in response. Meanwhile, in Washington, D.C., 11-year-old Davon McNeil was killed at a cookout aimed at preventing violence. D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser.
This should not have happened, and it cannot keep happening. We can't keep losing our children to senseless gun violence.
And in Chicago, 87 people shot over the weekend and 17 killed. Among them, 7-year-old Natalia Wallace, struck by a stray bullet while playing outside.
There were kids riding by on bicycles, as we said, enjoying a 4th of July, as they should have been. And now this child is gone.
As some cities see a spike in gun violence this summer, the reasons why are now the subject of debate.
Democracy will not come today, this year, nor ever through compromise and fear. I have as much right as the other fella has to stand on my 2 feet and own the land. I'm so tired of hearing people say, let things take their course. Tomorrow's another day. I will not need my freedom when I'm dead. I cannot live on tomorrow's bread. Freedom is a strong seed planted in a great need. I live here too. I want freedom, just as you. Poem by Langston Hughes.
How you doing today?
Good,
How you doing?
I'm good, thanks for asking. So I got a channel on YouTube, She216. I'm an author, and I be going around the city getting interviews from real people, just asking them 3 simple questions. And this young gentleman right here, every time I come in here, he got a real good personality, good spirit, so I feel like he got a lot to offer to people. It's only gonna take 2 minutes. I ain't gonna hold him up. All right, young man.
Oh, dang.
Have her step over to 5.
Huh?
She go over to 5.
Over to 5. 5 was wide open.
Look at me running. Yeah, you know, I'm old days associate 20 years ago. So, young man,
Okay.
like I said, every time I come in here, you know, we have good vibes, good conversation. So I wanted to add you to the She216 channel. Tell the people your name if you want to, because some people don't like giving their name. But your name and where you from. He like, I'm on the spot here. I know we in the city, y'all. We up here at the Dave's Epic Cleveland
You can
store.
follow me on onetakeroster_.com.
Okay.
My name is Shanti.
Okay. And I love that. Right, okay. So, Ashanti.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead. What you was going to say?
Go ahead.
What I wanted to ask you was, how life been treating you so far?
All right. Life been treating me cool, you know. Good. No complaints.
Mm-hmm.
No, so much stuff to be mad about. Gotta find something to be happy about.
Say that. I know that's right. Okay. Well, Ashanti, if you had 3 lessons learned from what life done taught you so far, what would you tell the people is your 3 lessons learned from life so far?
Pay attention, patience, and time.
I love that. Last but not least, Ashanti, what's your life plan moving forward? Tell
my life plan moving forward, building a residual income and having success.
Beautiful. Okay.
Just trying to keep the ball rolling.
Right. Those are good plans. So thank you for giving me the time and let me ask you those questions, okay?
You're welcome.
I was so broke I couldn't